What's up, guys? I'm Joe Cronin. You're locked into Shame on News. Let's have some fun. This thing looks like the freaking Batmobile, everybody. Have you guys seen this shit? This is the NASA Rover, apparently. The new Mars Rover, it's completely insane, says a Yahoo article via BGR. The article by Mike Winner. Take a look at this thing. Holy crap, what in the world is this? Dude, is this freaking Halo, bro? Are we playing Halo now? Holy freaking... The vehicle was basically named simply Mars Rover. I feel like this thing shouldn't just be named Mars Rover. They're naming this thing Mars Rover. Are you kidding me? This thing should be called, like, Battle Tank or, like, friggin' Master Chief's favorite machine or... something to do with something, dude. I mean, this thing is amazing. I mean, it's right out of Halo. It's right out of the Batmobile. Call this thing Batman. How about that? Batman takes off soon. NASA, despite being shown off at the Kennedy Space Center complex and wearing NASA's own badge right on his nose, the vehicle was actually crafted by a team of custom car builders who were clearly aiming for a specific look at an at the expense of all else. Why is it going to be a rover for NASA? I don't know. It says you definitely won't see NASA sending one of these into space anytime soon, but it sure is pretty to look at. Well, then this is my problem with sci-fi stuff and, like, NASA news all the time. Like, NASA's new space rover. It's like, is this really NASA's new space rover? They're not even planning on using it. It's just a big show. We'll never see this freaking thing in space, so why are they showing it to us? A Sandy Hook denier sentenced for threatening slain child's father. Of course, it's a Florida woman, because what is wrong with Florida, I will never know. But listen, if you don't believe that this stuff actually happened, just keep it to yourself and investigate. But don't threaten people who have lost their kids, you stupid idiot. And she's going to jail for 5 months, but I'll tell you what, if she was threatening me after my kid was dead, I might do something a little crazy. I might end up doing something a little wild to you. If my family member dies of mine and you try to tell me it was fake, I'm probably gonna try to hurt you. Just saying. I don't have that much self-control over that type of thing. Some more random news for you right here. Oh yeah, your boy Ask a Gangster made a video saying why I left the VidMe community, and then he says I didn't leave the video community, and people are making videos about me on VidMe that I left VidMe when I didn't leave VidMe. But you know what? This dude, Ask a Gangster, hadn't made a video in 2 weeks. Dude, I thought you left too. I was like, man, he quit. He ain't making any money. No one's making any money on VidMe right now. Even though you got 92 people watching the video right now, 3,700 people have seen it. And guess what? What has this video made? All those views. What can you do? Well, I'll tell you what you can do. You can get your $1 tip. $1 video, baby. I guess that's what you get for putting fidget spinners in your freaking video, gangster. Show your face! Show your freaking face! Got this kind of, sort of heart-wrenching, hit close to home tweet earlier from a guy on Twitter saying, how do I help my environment with all the verbal abuse to my mother and from my dad? Can't deal with it anymore. It's too much. Man, this is some tough shit, dude, but I don't know, man. I don't know what the situation's like. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what's going on there. It's just verbal abuse. I put up with this shit when I was younger, too, man. I put up with this stuff. It was crazy. It was awful. There were times when I was like, I'm pretty sure I lost years off my life due to the stress of the fighting and the screaming and the being scared and wondering what's going to happen. And hopefully nobody's ever put their hands on anybody and no one's ever done anything like that. But the mental abuse can be just as bad. I know the mental abuse can be just as bad. And I know you're dealing with some awful stuff. I don't know if you're like 21. I don't know if you're 15. I don't know how old this person is. But all I can say is try to get help. Try to get out of there. Try to tell them how you feel if you can talk to them about it. Try to, listen to music or something or, get yourself out of the situation. One time I called the police, actually, due to a thing that got pretty heated a long time ago. A long time ago, it feels like now. And, You know, it didn't help any because it just made everybody more angry once they left. But you know your situation. And that's really all I can say about that is just stick with it because it's going to get better and eventually you're going to get out of there like I did. I mean, dude, I was in torturous times. We're talking about 4 to 6 years, I think it was, of just like all the time it going on and the stress. I listened to music myself. I threw headphones on and I just listened to stuff. I was very sort of depressed. I thought it was never going to end. I thought there was almost no way out. But there is a way out, and you get older and things get way better. And I'm so happy right now. I don't know how old you are. I don't know how old some other people are, but I'm so happy right now that I didn't like do anything bad or like crazy when I was like 15, 16 or 14, 13, because if I did that, I never would have experienced what I've experienced now. You know what I mean? Like after turning like 24 years old. By the time I was 24 years old, things got a lot better. You know, not the best, but at least I had my independence. I was free to do whatever I wanted. I was making my own choices. And now that I'm 32, it's like I've got the kids and things are so good. The family is all here that I wanted, and we're pretty much usually happy. So it's way worth it now. And if I had done something stupid back then, all because of that negativity that was going on, it would have been awful, dude. So ride the storm and stick with it. Get help if you need help. And that's all I can say about that. And to anybody else dealing with something like that. Just get help if you need it immediately. But otherwise, ride the storm out. Ride the storm out, fake it till you make it, and seek help if it does get bad. Like real bad. I don't know what real bad is. I thought it was real bad, actually, when I was a kid, and I didn't seek any help, but I listen to radio. Okay, so the reason why I'm talking about this next thing is I don't know what's going on, if this is like a joke or something. I mean, apparently in South Africa, there is like a major fire going on that's like engulfing this entire city of, it's Knysna? I can't quite say it. So many people are talking about it on Twitter here, but I haven't known about it here in the U.S. You know, some people are making mention of it, but still a lot of people aren't talking about it, and it's crazy. This is absolutely insane what's happening. There's these videos like this one here, this fire, and you can see it's just engulfing this. This fire is overtaking the whole entire area. And I can't even imagine being here. There's just so many people talking about, please pray for rain. Another person saying, all these homes are being destroyed. Just tons of news now. Help. People are looking for donations. I don't know if they put the fire out. I have no idea what's going on. I just saw this on my feed now, and I haven't seen anybody talking about this. This is the hashtag that's trending, though, is the name of the town with the hashtag help. And this is the hashtag. I don't know if anybody's heard about this. You know, I know we have a lot of listeners from all over the place, but this right now is crazy. Look this up and see this for yourself. It's really incredible, and I believe, from what I understand, almost no real coverage about this in the U.S., but it's an absolute insane-looking fire. So many homes must have been destroyed. There must be people who are dead. I mean, you could just... It's awful. I'm looking at... This is really awful, dude. Like, this is one of the worst things I've seen all week. Anyway, guys, that's really all I have for you guys right now. I'm just kind of going through a bunch of stuff. I know it's really random tonight. Usually, I used to do this format all the time on Shame on News, and I used to do it years ago on YouTube on a different channel. And then we went into sort of a podcast format here. But due to the lack of, availability of people, I'm just going to go back to doing this sort of random news format. So I hope you guys like it. Hope you enjoy it. More of this stuff to come, hopefully every day, if you guys want it. And let's see if we can do that every single day. Guys, this was a lot of fun to talk to you guys tonight. And until next time, you can't handle the news.
Stay tuned for more news right here on Shame on News.